It is nearly 6 years to the day since Captain Trevor Greene and his Army platoon were entering a remote village in Afghanistan. Greene took off his helmet as a sign of peace and a show of respect, and it nearly cost him his life. Without warning, he was attacked, struck in the back of the head with a rusty axe. Doctors feared he would never come out of his coma, and they did not expect he would, but he did. And as CTV's Joe Perkins shows us, he did not do it alone.
Like a soldier heading into battle, Trevor Greene gears up.
Okay, you're gonna sneak back up.
Every Thursday, he's strapped in.
Let me just make sure all his shirts are, his 6 shirts are pulled down. Just 3.
It's part of his rehabilitation after suffering a near-lethal axe wound to the head 6 years ago.
Well, we were told he would not come out of his coma.
He was confined to a hospital bed, his feet beyond swollen, his brain nearly cut in 2. That's when his girlfriend in Nanaimo, the mother of his child and the woman he had always planned to marry, made her move.
Debbie bought a house with 1 day's notice when she came back. I was in rehab in Alberta, and it meant that I could be with him and not in a facility.
After 4 years of painful surgery, the two got married, standing side by side.
I wasn't going to be in my chair looking up at Debbie, so we practiced me hanging onto a parallel bar.
It was a goal achieved. Now Trevor's moving forward. This is a Lokomat, a high-tech machine with robotic legs that allows Trevor's limbs to make the movements of walking.
His brain needs to remember that his legs are there, and that's a big part of what we're doing right now, is trying to get his brain to know that he has legs and that he needs to use them.
But to do that, the couple needs to drive to Victoria. This is the only Lokomat on Vancouver Island.
To try to work at walking without a machine like this, to get that kind of repetition is almost impossible.
Okay, go. Go.
Every Thursday, they make the 2-hour trek together. Trevor calls his wife his Sergeant Major.
She saved my life. She never gave up on me.
And she doesn't plan to.
I feel like we still have a lot of momentum to move forward, and the more that Trevor regains, the more it impels us to keep going.
The two agree their future is bright. Debbie is 5 months pregnant with their second child, and the couple just released a book they co-authored entitled March 4th. It's a story about a soldier and his love, but more importantly, hope.
And tuck that chin, Trevor, be tall.
That one day Trevor will be able to defy all odds and walk.
I see it happening. I see it happening. Yeah.
I do too. Joe Jones is now with more. Sure, tell us about the book. Where can people buy it, and what kind of a read can we expect?
Hudson, talk about a real team effort. When I asked Trevor about the book, he laughed and told me he wrote the war parts himself and left Debbie to write the mushy romantic bits. The story is told in 2 voices. Trevor's up until the attack, and then Debbie's as she worked to rehabilitate the man she loves. The book is in all bookstores, I'm told, including Bolin Books, where on March 20th, the 2 of them will be there. They'll be reading parts of the book, and they'll be signing the books. That's at 7 o'clock, and they're hoping that people turn out because they want to tell their story, and it's a good story to tell. That's a
great story, Joe. Thank you.
You're welcome.